Welcome back to Rod's Tabletop Hoops. In this round-robin journey of looking at various PC simulations for pro basketball primarily, I've come to find another one that I've had for a long time. It's known as Will Massie's version of Fast Break. And unlike the Michelle Montani version, this is done through Windows. So this is pretty easy for everyone to copy and paste and play. Now, I'm going to show off this one just a little bit. It's obviously going to be a little bit more polished, but it's also Will Massie did this maybe 10 plus years after Michelle did his, and it's slightly cleaner just because it's Windows. So anyway, let's first take a look and see where you can get this. There's one on tabletopsports.com, and Kevin decided to throw a copy of Massie's Fast Break right about here. And you got to have Microsoft Access in order to make it work. And the good news, though, is I'm going to be putting this up on my tabletop basketball board games page on Facebook. And I have a version of it that's going to be a little bit different. This one's going to have some very simplified draft teams and stuff. And mine is going to have a few teams that I've actually created maybe 15 to 20 years ago. But it will give you a little head start to see what the capabilities are of producing your own teams and everything. So I will be putting that up in the next 24 hours, most likely. And so let's take a look at what this entails. Let's see. We're going to look for Fast Break Massie is what I call it, but I call it Fast Break PC Massie. And you open it up, and it's going to be, see, the standard version that you originally come out with is the NBA 25, NBA 64 Game 4. And that's got some basic lineups with a whole bunch. All the players that they created are there, but they created a lot of draft teams. And I'm more of a realist and like to put them on real teams or categorize them a little more specifically to East and West and ABA versus NBA. They actually made some ABA cards for Fast Break on the PC by Will Massie. So here we go. Let's see what happens when I click on the Massie Master Fast Break version 45. And there you go. Gives you a little sound bite to get started. And it's a little help and instructions desk. It's got all the little instructions. You can click on anywhere on here and it'll try to help you with how the game was created or how you can understand the cards a little bit more, because it's not as simple as replicating Jim Mickey's original game. It's got that, but it's got a few other little rules, and you'll notice like a PR formula. It's like points plus rebounds plus assists plus blocks, steals minus turnovers plus 0.45 fouls plus missed field goals. It's kind of like a PR rating for players that they give. There's all kinds of stuff. So anyway, I've jumped right here into a game I've been playing. It's the ABA All-Stars for the NBA All-Stars from the 1970s. I created myself way back, probably 15 to 20 years ago. But anyway, you can look at the league. Let's see, There's game options. Let's look at this first. It does a little dice roll. I don't think you can roll your own dice during the game, but you do get to see the real player cards, and you can check the dice roll. You can make it as fast or as long as you want it to be. You can do the Vegas dice roll, might take 3 seconds. You can do the no shake, takes 1 second, and vice versa. And then you can have the time between the events. And I got about 1.5 seconds between events, I believe. You can also have game stoppages between every quarter, every foul, every possession. Those are all available. Now, you can also just hit autoplay and stop, which a lot of them do, or stop at every certain amount of minutes. You can always hit continuous play and then just hit stop when you want to stop. You can do that. I'm going to put it on every 4 minutes just for this little demonstration here. And I've got a game where the East All-Star or the NBA All-Stars are leading the ABA All-Stars. I'm in an interesting conundrum where I ran out of guards that were either injured or had fouled out. And I think they're allowing David Thompson to play with 6 fouls because of that reason. So I have no problem with that, because I did not realize when I set up the team that you can reserve, like, let's see if I can go to teams here real quick, and you can kind of see there's 1,745 created players. and I can't remember if I can click on these and look at them. I'm not sure. But either way, this is how you can create your teams. You can pick any player. You can type in Wilt's name. And there's his 61 card and his 68 card are in there. And I think I can just look at players eventually. But anyway, there's 1,745 players. You can create your own team. You can the teams I created are all in here. There's a 70s All-Stars, NBA and ABA, and 86 All-Stars, 2002 All-Stars. And it seemed like they created a lot of cards for the 1964-65 NBA season. So I decided to kind of create a league. There's only 10 guys on some teams, 7 on some teams. So some of those teams might not survive the full game. And then I decided to finish it off with doing some original franchise All-Stars for all the teams that were in the league, probably around 2005. 2006, I can't remember exactly when, but you can look at the Clippers and you can see that they have Walton, McAdoo, Brian Taylor, Manning, because they had such a nice list of a population of players. And see, I got Ernie DiGregorio from 1974 on that team, and you can do that with all the teams. Here's the Rockets. Murphy, Drexler of 98 is in there, So Jim Mickey stopped making Fast Break in 1987. So some of these cards are original, like Rick Barry 79. But I allowed guys to go on multiple teams. I'm certain that I've got Rick Barry on the Warriors as well. The 75 year when he averaged 30.6 a game, and there's of course 61 Wilt. So there's going to be some incredible players on some of these teams. But either way, you can create your own teams. It says add, so you can add a team. You can rename a team if you didn't like the name. So you keep going, and let's see. We got game options, league stats, league standings. Yeah, league stats. But you will see the player cards and how they play as we go along. So I'm going to leave the guys in. There's a fatigue level here you can see. And once that fatigue level, it keeps dropping. Once that runs out, those guys are running on fumes. You can see James Silas. He's going to run out of fumes. I've run out of guards for the the ABA team. I want to say Western All-Stars for some reason. But the game stats are as simple as this, and they're quite nice and quite complex. You got team rebounds over here. You got fast break points, second chance points, points off turnovers, technical fouls, all the little stuff. So as you can see on this score sheet, the 70s ABA All-Stars were outscored 26-14 in quarter number 1. The NBA poured it on a little more in quarter number 2, but quarter 3 was ABA All-Stars 43-29. So it's a 9-point lead, and anything's possible with these super players. But as you can see, the guards are running out. Let's see, Thompson has 6 fouls. Gervin has 5 fouls. Silas has 3. And I don't know, Louis was not available. I just kind of ran out of guards. And a lot of these, one of the critiques I have is some of these players are only one position guys. And including, I think even Dan Issels is listed as a forward when he played mostly center during his career. So anyway, we get out of that. And let's play some ball. You'll see the player determination cards show up right in the middle, and the 2 opposing cards, if needed, offense and defense or fast break, will also appear in the middle, and it kind of flows pretty well. Let's find out what this game's going to do in the final 11:36. You hit play and it goes. So it goes into Artis. You can see that's his offensive column, and he draws a foul. But it's not over the limit, so Lucas gets the ball strong forward P column, and he can get an assist if it gets to 5-9. It's an 8, and he does get the, it says no assist. Missed low assist by Lucas. So I don't know if that's a fatigue thing or what, but he did not get the assist on that play. That's quite interesting. So there's all these little additional rules besides what Jim Mickey has. So you give it to the guard. This is the rebound battle between the playmaker and the guard. And rebound Thompson. You can see the little scrolling center. And substitute for Thompson. I'm going to say no, even though West drew another foul, and he's got at least 7 fouls. I don't think they practice the ABA's rule for not the no foul out rule where the team gets the ball back. I don't think it gets that sophisticated, but I definitely need to have Thompson in there because they're running out of players. And I'll probably take him out pretty soon, but I've got Thompson and Silas in there right now. And so you can see Silas, he's running He's got a couple free throws good. Gilmore is defending the center. Or is defended. He's using Walton's card, so there was a block by Walton. Oh, there's a block by Gilmore as well. I missed that. So I've probably got this running just a little bit faster than I want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it. And I'll wait till it all plays out. It's pretty receptive usually. No, it's not stopping. I got to get this thing. I got to jump in. Got to jump in somewhere. So there it stops. I can look at the game options, and if I want the between events to go from, let's go to about 2 seems reflective. Let's go about 3, so we can actually see what's going on here. There we go. And let's take a look. When you want to substitute, it's pretty simple. Massie did a pretty good job here. How is the fatigue getting? What do we need to put in? Let's try some other guards. Let's remove the pistol from the point guard slot. And I want to put Walt Frazier in, actually. Maybe he can be a shooting guard. Let's put Tiny at the point. Take 72 Jerry West out of there. And put Frazier at the guard. I've got McAdoo at center. I got Barry, one of my favorite players of all time. I'll keep him in. Kareem and Walton. I'll still go with Walton. For the ABA stars, Thompson has been fouling out regularly, so let's throw Gervin back in. And I'll take Lucas out. And I'll put Big George McGinnis back in. That's a 76 McGinnis. Is that a 6er McGinnis? I wonder. Let's see. McGinnis, he'd be strong forward. SF is strong forward, not small forward. So that's the usual rule in fast break. I'll take Issel out, and I'm going to put in the great Billy Knight. He had a really good run of a couple of years, 2-3 years. All-star nobody knew about. So there we go. Billy Knight's in the game. 10 minutes to play. And you can see all the subs down here. And let's see what goes on. We're going to be a little bit slower than the previous. So here comes a forward defender's card. Barry is the defender. He rolls an 11. And it looks like a miss from block by Billy Knight, blocked by Barry. And the tip chart went up there, and even though it flashed by quite fast, there's Barry, team defense. It's a little more difficult to describe. And there's Walton. That's a rebounding block shots chart, the pink chart. So he's trying to replicate in smaller form the way Jim Mickey's game works. So I think even there's... I hit stop again. I'm going to change the options one more time for demonstration purposes. We're going to take this down to 5. We're going to have this dice roll take a little bit longer. Let's go snap roll 2 seconds. That'll probably make a big difference. Let's go. 9:36. Only 24 seconds came off since that last play. But let's see what happens here. So you got Barry, pattern play column. This is his typical pattern play column. Offensive foul 2 to 9 are rolled. It looks like a... What's it going to be? An 8. So that is an offensive foul on Barry. So how many fouls on Barry? Oh, it's only like a second. So anyway, gives you time to look at it. Turnover, offensive foul. It registers on the right side over here. And the other team takes over. This might be a little too slow, the way it's going. And the trigger man is defended by McAdoo. McAdoo's the defender. Who is the trigger man? And that's a 10. Defensive center. Mac's playing forward, so it means it'll go to the defensive center. And it looks like McAdoo got a foul. McGinnis, this is his free throw column, so you got to kind of look at the different perspective. It only shows one column at a time. And McGinnis looks like he's going to make free throw number 1 and free throw number 2, tying it up at 100. I did not even realize the ABA was creeping up on the NBA here. So with 9:12 to go, we are all square at 100. I'm going to take a look at that really quick. Barry just got fouled. And I rolled a 10, and it's good. Well, I didn't roll it. The auto rolled a 10. And then there is a 3. So this game's got a lot of complexity to it, and it takes a while to really visualize what is going on sometimes. And I like fast break more than anything, or as much as anybody. But even this game gets a little bit confusing based on the way the columns are designed. Okay, I think we got to stop here. I'm going to go back to game auction. I'm going to speed time between events. Let's make it 3. I think 3's better. Dice roll. That's fine. Let's see. We got to get that happy medium. The West is hanging on to a 2-point lead. 9 minutes to play, but you can see the play. It's taking a while to go. Playmaker P column rolled a 2, charging on James Captain Late Silas. But his fatigue's down to 6.6, if you can see in the lower left corner here. So we'll see how that lasts. And so Barry's going to get a regular shot. Looks like a miss because it was not a 3-point attempt. They kind of allow the olden guys to get a chance at a 3-pointer as well. So if you play ABA versus NBA, both teams will get a 3-point chance generally. I'm going to take a look at those 3-point numbers in just a second here. So McGinnis, 2 to 4 and 11. And that's not going to go. McAdoo's got a tip in to make it 104-100. I did not mention that. A lot of stuff going on. The rebound battle goes to the NBA stars. And that's going to be Gervin. And they'll just hold it up. They don't get an automatic putback. And the ball goes over to Silas. Silas has got a chance to pass it, but that's not in the cards here. He's going to miss the shot. And let's see what happens on the rebound. Looks like the strong forwards are battling. And it looks like McAdoo's got it anyway. And a fast break opportunity. Here's the fast break column. Doesn't even have center, left, or right lane. Oh, it does say left lane right there. Playmaker, that's tiny. And he got a 2. I think that's a basket and foul. No assist on the play. And who's the foul on, I wonder? Oh, it's foul number 6 on Gervin. I'm not going to substitute for him yet. I don't want to. You're going to make me do it? Apparently I am. Let's get Gervin another little rest. Oh, look at Silas. He has no stamina left. I'm going to put fouled out guys in the game. And that's going to include David Thompson, considering we have no DT can play some point. And there's Gilmore. The guys I benched for the game were Connie Hawkins, Bobby Jones, and Larry Keenan. They all deserved a chance. I wish Issel could play some center. My only backup center really is Billy Paltz. So let's take Gilmore out for a minute. And the Whopper who can actually block some shots back in the day, that's the 76 Whopper. So that works there. This side, I guess it's time for Walton to take a break too. Some guy named Kareem is pretty good. We'll throw him in the game. And let's see. The big E, maybe at power forward. Let's get McAdoo out of there. McAdoo's not the defender that Elvin Hayes is. And there's Rick with 10 points. I'm going to exit here. I'm going to take a look at the game stats one more time. I want to see how many three-pointers have been taken tonight. So let's see. It looks like an 0 for 1 for the ABA. That Maurice Lucas forced one. And 0 for 1 for the NBA. So by the late 70s, it was not a big thing to shoot three-pointers, even if you had it at your disposal, like in the ABA. So it's 106-100. We got 8:24 to go. Play begins. And the player determination card is random number greater than small force. This is one of those unique plays. Maybe that was on his free throws. And Archibald makes the free throw. Gervin with a miss. Rebound. Fast break. Kareem with the fast break down what lane is it? It doesn't say, does it? It is the middle lane, which is the best lane. Strong forward RG. The Big E goes in. 10. Oh, no. Pretty good fast RG column, but no good by Elvin Hayes. Rebound point guards. This could be confusing for people who have not played a lot of fast break. Thompson has a 9 for an offensive rebound rating, and Archibald has a 3, and Archibald just got a 6. But it was still not enough to get it away from Thompson on the defense. Ties go to the defense on rebounds. And the gameplay stop automatically 4 minutes in, 8 minutes to go. And this game's not moving super quick, but let's just continue on. Team defense. Team defense. How did they do that? Interesting. Alternate triggerman. Oh, rebound by Hayes. Alternate triggerman. They're determining who gets the ball here, I think. So it's really a reimagined version of fast break. It's got a lot of its qualities and shooting columns and player cards that are visible, and you can see what's going on. And you can actually take a look at these cards individually as well. Let's see here. Let's stop the action. I can't remember how I looked at the cards. And it's neat that you can be in the middle of the game. You kind of can play with the sandbox of stuff that's here. And once again, it's not stopping when I want it to. Players. Do I have it? Is it in teams? I thought you could look at the player cards. That's what I'm trying to do here. Here's players. And there you go. So you can type in a name. You could say, I want Wilt. And I want to see what he did in 68. Because they didn't make a fast break season in 68. But you can see there's an RG column, a pattern play column, all of his general numbers. He's at 23 on the offensive end at center. Defense, he is 25. Now he has there's a secondary position here in case he plays a second position, but he doesn't. So, and these things are customizable in case you needed, like say Wilt played some forward and you wanted to put in a forward column, you probably could do that and save that. And Wilt at the free throw line was obviously pathetic. He only makes it on 5, 6, and 9. If you roll a 2, you roll again, and if you get between 3 and 8, he makes it. So 1968 was one of his worst free throw shooting years. But you can tell by this pattern play column, he gets assists. He was one of the top assist men. He draws a lot of fouls. There's a basket on 8, and they kind of had to estimate his turnover ability down at 10, 11, 12. And a run and gun column also serves as an offensive rebounding column. So if Wilt grabs an offensive rebound here, he's going to make a basket on 6, an assist on 7, basket on 3 and 4, and drawing the foul on a couple of these, and 9 as well. So it's a pretty deadly rebound basket type of column. By this stage of his career, he kind of started to pass, but he was still scoring 24 points a game. So anyway, other players, let's just grab like an elite legend. Let's go to Bird. There's Larry from 86. And it says developed by Jim Mickey. So this is basically a version of his 1986 fast break card. So you can go to your fast break card and you can see, does that make a bit of sense? I'll try and put that on the screen here. But yeah, Larry, very similar situation. I don't know if there's any Jordans in here or not. I can't remember. I guess he did make some stuff well beyond. Yeah, he made a 96, 96, 98, 88. 88 was a great year for him offensively, but you can see that all these little cards you can look up. Just kind of makes it a fun little, I like to use the word sandbox type of game. You can see all those years for Dantley, Alex English, you name a player. Vandeweghe, I don't know. There he is, 83, 84, 86. But those were all years that Fast Break made seasons. So that might be a Kiki Vandeweghe. This is very similar to what he had in, as I recall, in 1984. So you got all that kind of going on. I don't know if there's a But you can get classic players that Jim Mickey never created, like Russell. You got Bill Russell of 62, 65, and 68. And the rebound numbers are pretty impressive. Let's see, 26 on the offensive glass, 26 on the defensive glass. So there's all kinds of things to look up. And I wanted to check out Dan Issel because for some reason he only plays, it looks like he only plays forward in this all-star game. And it was like a 76 version. And it says forward. So if I go back and go Issel again, how's the 77 version? He plays forward and center. See, he should have a center rating, so I'd probably modify that if I had my choice. And finally, let's check out a classic player like Oscar Robertson, who only had a 1974 card, 68, 65, 62, 61. So, I mean, what's his assists? There's pregame injury rating, assist rating 12, so he's probably a 1 to 12. Triggerman minutes 52. There's only 48 minutes in a game, so it probably means he plays virtually every minute of every game. So anyway, I digress. We got a good game going here. Take a look at the stats one more time. Like I said, it's pretty flexible. We've only had 11 points for each team, but we haven't played a ton in this quarter either. The NBA All-Stars are trying to save face and prove that they are the superior league in the 70s. And so let's play on. 7:24 left to go. And George McGinnis, who played in both the ABA and NBA, is taking on his Pacer jersey tonight. There's George stripped. Looks like a steal for George McGinnis. And it looks like Triggerman could be George again. 2 to 4 and 11. That's a tough roll. No, he's not going to get that one. Rebound off the strong forward, 2 dice. That's probably going to be McGinnis. Because you had 2 dice, you had 5, 13, 18. It's higher than Hayes. So it goes to McGinnis, and you just pass the ball back out. You can see the calculation is made right there on the player determination card. Passed it back out to the Whopper, and the Whopper gets an 8, and it looks like a 2-pointer. And you can see it registers. It shows who gets the assist over here. So kind of cool, you know. I think I finally got a decent pace where I can read the cards and not feel rushed. Some of these games you really got to work. The DOS ones, I think you got to hit Control F11 in order to slow it down and Control F12 to speed it up, because the DOS games don't have a really good pace or speed on their games. So anyway, Gervin is just going to foul out again. Basically, I'm not too worried about it. And it looks like I was making subs. Let's exit and not do that. Let's just play some ball. 6:36 to go. Here's Gerv. He gets a 5 on the free throw. He was fouled as well after he had fouled out. And of course, Gervin became an even better NBA player than an ABA player, winning a slew of scoring titles. Jump shot by Hayes is good. That's a 79 Hayes. That's a good scoring Elvin Hayes. There's David Thompson coming right back. 11. Bad pass 4 to 8. And he gets a 6, so it's a turnover bad pass for DT. And the NBA takes over. And the trigger man apparently, is it someone playing Knight? It's Knight on defense right there. And it looks like it got rolled to the defensive center. So Thompson turns it over. Got a pass by Barry. I'm trying to look at the player card here just to see what happens here. Kareem's going to do a sky hook, which might drop and really give them a little more of a lead. It's 115-105. I didn't check to see if you can press with the, like using the equivalent of press cards in this Massie, Will Massie's fast break here. Anyway, Hayes is on defense here, and it's 4 to 7 basket. Otherwise, it's a foul, and it's a 9, so that must be a foul. Am I correct on that? Yep, Bow on Hayes, McGinnis going to the line. ABA's in the bonus. That's their advantage here. And he makes one, and he misses one. And I guess we're just going with the 2 free throws. I bet you can adjust that to do a 3 for 2, you would think. But Tiny with a 6, that doesn't look good at all. And the rebound is a player determination card. George McGinnis, fast break opportunity. What lane is it? And we don't know until it pops on the screen. Right lane. It's a B+ fast break card, a good fast break card. And it looks like Tiny gets to use, someone defends Tiny. I wish they had the other card on the playing court, because that's what should be. It's a basket by Thompson, who's a little taller than Tiny. Maybe that's what occurred there. Gervin comes back with a defensive threat. Steal. Frazier turns it over. See, I wish they'd kind of had a little Frazier's name. I've got to look at it. It's probably somewhere on this board. Fast break card. And they're going to hold it up. So the ABA club still has a chance here. And the playmaker, which is Thompson's, going up on Archibald. And it's 3, and it's good. 115, 110. Do I put Jerry West, Mr. Clutch, back in yet? Now let's keep it going here. We're at 5 minutes left. And the Iceman playing defense on the guard, Frazier. And Frazier misses the shot. It's a tip chart. This could be anything. Let's see. That's an 11 goaltending. It does go. Frazier gets a good break. And back is Gervin, defended by... Or is it not Gervin? I thought it was Gervin. Triggerman, a new card, Triggerman. And I don't know exactly how they determine the Triggerman in all-star games. They probably have a formula. And that's would be a really ingenious thing, because Jim Mickey always had you look at the every 6 minutes who's the Triggerman, alternate Triggerman, or playmaker. So anyway, defender's card. Oh, a rebound, I'm sorry. Billy Knight keeps it alive. Then he gets the ball, and he hits a 6, and he could draw the foul here. And it's a 5. It is a foul drawn. And that could be a foul on Barry, I think. Yep. And he's going to go to the line, sinks the first. And 9 misses the second. And the rebound missed free throw. Oh, is it tipped in? Billy Paultz rolled a 2. Offensive tip in. It's a 4-point game. 117, 113. NBA All-Stars hanging on for dear life. And the guard gets a 9. Or the rebound gets... Yeah, here we go. Missed by Frazier. Rebound McGinnis. Fast break chance. And they got Thompson and Gervin. Those guys are not slouches, despite the fact they each have about 7 fouls. No outlet. ABA takes over. Iceman. 5. Good. Gervin pulls them within 2. 4 minutes to go, and there's a timeout right there. I don't know. Do I want to go with some clutch players? Let's take a look at the lineups. Let's see. NBA 70s All-Stars. We can do a... let's take Tiny out. Who do we got at the point? Let's put Jerry West in at the point. Frazier out. There's got to be someone on this bench that can shoot the rock. And let's go to Pistol Pete. We know he won't turn down a shot. I'm keeping Barry in because I like Barry. I'm going to remove Kareem and put in Portland's very own Bill Walton from 77. And the on-the-floor team is looking pretty good here, although the guards are wearing out. I will take Thompson out, put a real point guard in James, captain late Silas. 76 Silas was really good as long as the fatigue doesn't run out. Knight, remove. Oh, I haven't played Irving forever. Well, let's get him in there since they're making a charge. Let's get Gilmore in there too, because that guy can match up with Walton really well. Keeping Big George in there. He's just, unless I've got another power forward. Lucas, as much as I like Luke, we're just going to run it this way. 2-point game. It says game options. I just wonder if there's any. I don't see any pressing. So you can do it manually too. This thing rolls, but you can actually manually shows game deals, and you control play-by-play manually. That's pretty cool. Animate basketball for rebounds. Okay, I get it. Let's go. And the ball is into Walton. That's an RG2. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Forward defender's card. Barry is defending Irving. And it's a defensive center, which means he's going to roll on Walton. And Walton says block or just a missed shot. Looks like it's just a missed shot for Dr. J twice. And the rebound's going to go to the power forward, the Big E, left lane. And what do they get on this center? Looks like a center lane to me. 9. No, it's the left lane. Strong forward defender's card. McGinnis defending 4. Steals it right back. And this will be fast break middle lane. I know that for a fact because it says it right there. And it gets an 8. Goes to the guard. And the guard is the Iceman. Iceman and Silas, the backcourt of the Spurs. 4 scores and is fouled. The game is tied. Who says the ABA can't play? These guys can play. And, of course, Gervin says substitute for Gervin, 6 fouls. I think they're just like, I'm just going to say no. And this free throw is good. So he's playing with more than 6 fouls, but you know what? I don't really care. I just want to see the good guys play, and that's why they had the no foul out rule in the ABA the last 3 years. And there's Barry. Missing a shot. It's 118-117. Gilmore, fast break opportunity after the rebound. And how many rebounds for Gilmore? 7. He's only played 23 minutes. Gervin on the break. 6. Scores, fouled. The Iceman cannot be stopped. He's now up to 17 points. I'm not taking him out. They keep showing fouls, and they say, oh, Gervin has 6 fouls. Just play it. Play through. And it's good. Gervin on the free throw. And the ABA Stars are making a statement here. Pistol. 6. Scores. Right back. Pistol Pete. 119-121. Hayes on defense. Guarding the McGinnis. Looks like a basket. Yes. From Gilmore. 2 points on the defensive card of Hayes, and it's 123-119. And Walton goes in, scores. 123-121, 2:48 on the clock. Barry playing defense on the Doctor. And it's an 8. It's good. Dr. J scores. How much have I played Doctor today? Looks like I've only played him 12.2 minutes. I forgot about him. I left him on the bench. Well, he's fresher than fresh. And Dr. J, Rick comes back, says, I'm going to score right back on you. I can outscore my man, he says. West on the assist. Pistol Pete playing some defense on Gervin. Missed shot, rebound, defender. That's good for Pistol Pete. He's got an 8 for a defensive rebound rating. All comes down to this. Big E, 4-7, scores and is fouled. Good. Fouled. And who was that foul on? Foul on McGinnis. And if Hayes looking to make a 3-point play here, missed it. Rebounded by McGinnis. Or Gilmore? Oh, okay. Irving with the ball. 8. Nope. We got a game tied at 125 and 2 minutes to play. NBA has the ball. Guard defense. Rebound defense by Maravich again. Maravich is doing a job. Rick Barry just got an assist. That's the automatic assist basket by Walton. Walton and Barry, two of the best passers at their position in basketball history. Here comes Gilmore. He's going in to stuff it. Says, you guys aren't getting away from us that easily. Assist by Captain Late. And we're down to 124. Walton's going to do his magic. RG question mark 4-7. So does he get to use his RG column? I rolled an 11, it looks like. Not going to happen. So then it goes to Barry. Giving up 2 points to Irving. And now the ABA has the lead with 1 minute to go. Jerry West is going to try to be Mr. Clutch. Misses. Rebounded by Gilmore. Gilmore's going to go down the right lane. Who's going to get it? It's the guard. It's Gervin. He's been magical on the fast break. Gervin. RG column right there. That's an 8. It's good. He is fouled. No one can stop him on the break. What an amazing player. Despite playing with 6 or more fouls, I'm not going to really worry about it. He's been highly entertaining. He may be the difference right now. Free throw up. And believe it or not, he missed it. The rebound goes to the center, keeping that window open. 4-point lead's only 2 possessions. Here's the trigger man. It's Barry. 5 3-point attempts, 6-8. Not a great chance. Nope. Missed shot by Rick. Rebounded by McGinnis. They're trying to put this game out of reach. 131, 127. Ends up in Silas's hands. 3. He turns it over, though. 40 seconds on the clock. NBA comes back. Last gasp. 40 seconds to play. Why he scores. It's a 2-point game with 32 on the clock. Assisted by Barry. Gives him 5 assists on the game to go with 14 points. McGinnis, 9. Foul 3 or 10. Nope. It's a miss by George. And a rebound. George is going to try to get it over the big E. But he only gets up to a 1-4. He got a 1. I don't think he's going to get it. Hayes gets it. They can tie this game up. Walton. Skyhook. Oh, no, it's not a hook. It could be an assist. It is! Holy cow, we're all tied. Who do the points go to? Elvin Hayes. 131, 16 seconds on the clock. 8 seconds. McGinnis charging. The NBA is going to have the last shot. The NBA will have the final play. He's got 5 fouls. We're not substituting. Who is going to take it? If it goes to Jerry West, maybe the NBA could win it. At the final buzzer. Oh, it's over. Regulation is over. We've got an overtime at 131. George McGinnis tried to be the hero. Unfortunately, he charged. So we got a 5-minute overtime. I'm going to take Gervin out, actually. I think he's actually done his damage with too many fouls, and that's okay. I'm going to put Thompson in. Thompson's got the 6 fouls as well. Doesn't matter. Gervin, McGinnis is going to come out. All we have is 1970 Spencer Haywood. And that guy was really good. For the West, we're going to take the West once again. I'm going to take Walton out of the game. We're going to put Kareem back in. Down the stretch, I thought the ABA had this one. I'm even going to take Rick Barry out. Believe it or not, mark my words, they're going to put him in. Elvin Hayes is going to go to the bench. I'm going to put in the great defense of Dave DeBuscher. And Pistol Pete's coming out. I like the magic of Paul Westphal myself. And that's how it's going to be. 5-minute overtime starting right now. Oh, let's check the stats. Our leading scorer in the game is 20 points for George Gervin. 8 of 17, 4 of 6 from the line. He could have put it away with that extra free throw. McGinnis has 13. 11 assists for James Silas. Pretty easy to get assists with players like this. Walton with 16 boards and 16 points and 11 defensive stops. The D stops. Gotta love the defensive stops right around here. So anyway, anyone else scoring? A lot of double-digit players, just not a lot of super high scorers. Barry of 14 on 6 of 14. He's taken the most shots for the NBA. But anyway, let's go. Overtime. Let's go. 5 minutes. Did not realize this was going to happen. And here we go. Spencer Haywood. He's got a great card. Let's see. Misses on that one. Rebound, offensive center versus strong forward. DeBuscher's a good defensive rebounder, and he will get that. All he needed was a 1. And here comes. Looks like forward. Havlicek in the game right now. 7, no good. Rebounded by Haywood. Fast break opportunity. And will it work? That's a 7. Forward RG. Dr. J on the break. Are you kidding me? This is going to be a good one. That is an 8, and it's 2 to 7 for a basket. Otherwise, an assist. You can't go wrong. 8. Looks like an assist for Dr. J. They didn't have a lot of split ratings. I thought that was an assist. Yes, assist to Spencer Haywood's basket. And they didn't have a lot of split ratings like that in fast break. They did have split ratings, especially later on in its run. During the 1980s run, they'd have a turnover offensive foul 2 to 6, turnover bad pass 7 to 12, that type of thing. But not the type of offensive ones they've got in Will Massey's. Oh, we got a goaltending. So we're tied at 133. And Jerry West pops in his 16th point. Silas, he's going in. He's got it. It's a 135-133 game. Now we've got an all-star game. The score is now over the 135 mark almost for each team. And Havlicek comes back. 2-pointer. 4:12 to go. 135-135. Play stop. It's supposed to be every 4 minutes, but we started at minute 5, so we'll just do that. Irving. 11. Stolen by. It's either a miss or a stolen by. Yep, it's a steal. It's a question mark. So it's going to be a random person gets that steal, and that is the strong forward, DeBuscher. Ball goes to the 4. Oh yeah, let's see what the next strong forward, DeBuscher with the ball. 5. It's good. Assist by West. He's got 8 assists now. DeBuscher with 6 points. He wants to get his double digits, too, to match all the rest of the stars who are all pretty much getting double digits. It's pretty smart coaching by me, I think, for the ABA to have Irving sit much of the game because I forgot all about him. And now he's got a lot of fatigue remaining, and he can be strong, where some of these guys might be running a little low. Not too bad, though. NBA stars. No outlet pass. So they'll just run a regular play. Guard defense, Thompson guarding Westphal. 5. Team defense 3 to 6. Yes, I'm not sure exactly what team defense means. Does that go into the center? I'm not sure. It's just a miss by Westphal. It means the team defense was successful. Interesting. Okay, that's unique. A fast break, a Massie-ism. As I say, I don't know exactly. I've never seen that before. So here we go. Fast break. A-Train's got a good one. 8 draws the foul most likely. Yes, 2 shots. And who's the foul on? Havlicek misses a free throw. And a 5. Did he miss them both? Yes, he did. That's tough in a close game. 3:24 to go. And rebounded by DeBusschere. DeBusschere with the ball. 6. He scores. I've got these guys, Havlicek and DeBusschere. I've got them in mostly for defense. I don't have them in for incredible offense. Havlicek was a great scorer, but he's kind of a streaky shooter. And Thompson's going to get the ball with a 5-9 chance or draw the foul. 8, it's good. Basket. No foul. So Thompson makes it a 2-point game one more time. No assist on the play. 3 minutes to go. Let's see if either team can pull away. Jerry West, regular jump shot, 7, no good. And the rebound's going to go to Silas automatically. It's 5-6. There's no big deal there. Uh-oh, player fatigued. Oh, we did finally run out. We're going to do a substitute. Silas finally ran out of juice. He's at minus. He's in the minus. And they will intentionally, instantly stop playing effectively. And I wish I had someone else. I wish Knight can play guard. Let's see, I'll try to put him at playmaker. Nope. I wish I had another guard. Because Louis injured. Oh, Louis back. Oh, Louis was just temporarily injured? Well, thank goodness I knew that. Okay. I thought he was injured for the game. So anyway, he is back. Kareem's coming out. We need a guy who knows how to pass, knows how to defend, even better than Kareem. Bill Walton, for at least 2 years, was just as good. And DeBusschere's doing well. Havlicek's coming out because Rick Barry's my favorite player, and there's no other reason why. And we're going to take Westfall's coming out. And I'm going to put in Frazier. Those are 5 of my favorite players right there. And a good-looking lineup for the ABA team as well. They're only down 2. This game does not seem to want to end. 2:36 on the clock. Here we go. Spencer. 10. Count it. See, I like that 11 on Spencer. Basket if assist. So if the guy qualified for an assist, they give him a basket. That's an interesting wrinkle in the Massie program. And it looks like Barry just missed a shot. It's tied at 139. Nobody wants to grab the lead consistently. And Irving. Barry looks like he forced a miss. Or no. Regular shot for Irving, actually. And it looks like it's good, and the ABA Stars are going to take the lead. Assist by Thompson. But you look at those two lineups with Thompson, Irving, Haywood, and Gilmore. Those are just really good players, and they match up pretty well with the NBA. I didn't put Chamberlain on the 70s team. Just felt he was more of the 60s in many ways. And Rick Barry did get fouled. And true to form, he makes both free throws, and we're tied at 141. There's 2:12 left on the clock, and this game continues. Walton playing the defense. He's going to force a pass, or he will foul them. The 10, okay, looks like a pass. So ABA is going to work it around. Gilmore passes the ball to strong forward over to Buscher. Haywood, 4, no good. Rebound to Buscher. And here come the NBA Stars looking to grab the lead. Louis, playing the defense on Jerry West, gives up a hoop. Well, that's true. Louis is not the greatest defender in the world. And the NBA Stars have the lead, but that makes up for the fact that a lot of those other guards played more than 6 fouls. Regular shot for Thompson. This could be good. 5-9. Yes. DT ties it up at 143, assisted by the strong forward Haywood, most likely. Oh, no assist. Is Haywood just like 1-2? That's interesting. And Jerry West, Mr. Clutch, gets a 6. He gets an assist. Jerry gives the points to the forward. That's Rick. And it's 145, 143. This game couldn't be any tighter. Here comes Louis. He can make up for his defensive foes. PR 3-5. And he got a 5. So that makes an assist, doesn't it? Checking the dice range. And it is an assist. Points to the center. Wow. So Louis has come through. And here comes Barry. 8, no good. Rebound, offensive center is open to shoot. Bill Walton corrals it. Goes up. Pretty good RG column. 5 pass. 4-7. Not a great number for him. It's an 8. No good by Walton. And with 52 seconds to go, who's got that rebound? Doc. Doc's a much better rebounder. Yeah, you don't have to do the math. He's already got 13. Plus 9. 22-4. Barry can't grab an offensive rebound to save his life. There's a 5. Basket if it's a TPR rating, and I don't even know what the TPR rating is. But it counts for a basket for Spencer because the TPR rating is, total team PR rating. Okay, they show it right there on the player determination card. Something to learn. And Walton needs to get this assist if they want to tie it. And this time it's no good. And the ABA could grab a rebound here. Oh, it's a loose ball foul. Probably on the NBA team. It is. It's on Bill. Doesn't look like it's a penalty shot yet. Gilmore will take it in. Alternate triggerman. It looks. Is that Artis? I don't know. I am not sure. Oh, there it is. 5. It is Artis. If the assist 4-7. I do not know what happened on that play. Maybe they just continued on and lost the ball. Here we go. We're kind of stuck on the inbound by Doc. Okay, turnover by West. 20 seconds. I don't know what happened on that ABA play. That was kind of confusing to me. We got 12 seconds on the clock. Thompson can put this out of reach. 9, 3-point attempt, 2-3. That's going to be a missed shot. Yep. Rebound. Walton, left lane. Are these guys going to go into another overtime? Who knows? Looks like the left lane number is an 8. That's a point guard. That is going to be West. He's Mr. Clutch. How could he miss this? He scores. And overtime 1. Forward defense. Or forward P column. Dr. J 4. Run and gun if assist. Guard 9, no. I don't think so. I don't think. And after 1 overtime, it is tied at 147. Can you believe it? All right, overtime number 2 is underway. 147. Did not expect this game to last that long, so if you're still hanging around, kudos to you. Here comes Louis Dampier playing some defense on West. And apparently he blocked his shot. Wow. Center is Walton. Here they come. 4-6 is a foul 1, and everything else is foul 2. It's an 8. So Bill Walton's going to the free throw stripe. And I know for a fact he had about 68.5 that year, roughly. Makes the first. And 9. Makes them both. So Bill puts the West, the NBA stars. Oh, it's a miss? Oh, I thought that was a 9. I must have read that wrong. Rebound Gilmore. I thought that was a 9. Maybe it was a 10 or something. Okay, here comes Haywood. No good. And a loose ball foul is going to be called against the ABA Stars. And it's going to be on Artis. And for Artis, he's got at least 3. maybe 2 fouls. Fatigue is low for Thompson and Artis Gilmore. And Jerry West. We may have to get him out of there too. Jerry West, regular shot is good. And fouled. Foul on the dock. Free throw by Jerry. It's an 8. It's good. So, early lead for the NBA Stars. They mean business right now. Walton is defending the A-Train and gives up a basket of all things. So, 151-149. This gameplay stop is not necessary. And let's go. And Barry goes up. It's a 9. It's a 4-11. That's a chance. It's pretty good. It's good. Rick Barry now with 18. His fatigue is way low, so he could be coming out if this thing goes much past the final 4 minutes of overtime number 2. Walton got the assist, and that's his 3rd assist to go with 18 rebounds and 17 points. His fatigue's really low as well, so there could be some changes made if these guys can't survive the next 3 minutes and 48 seconds. Missed by Haywood, rebound Barry, fast break, held up on the right lane. Kind of an average fast break. It must be based on who's in the lineup. I don't know how they do that. Frazier shoots, no good. Rebound, Louis Dampier. Fast break, right lane. Who's going to get it? They're calculating how good the fast break is. Here it is. It's an average plus. And the strong forward's going to power it up. Spencer with a monster card. Oh no, got the worst number on his card. Could be a steal or a miss. It's a steal right back by the defender, DeBuscher. Next card up is the playmaker. Jerry going to try to be clutch, but stolen by defender. Same result. Louis Dampier with the steal. And here comes the ABA Stars with a chance to cut it to 2. DeBuscher defending. Haywood. And he gives up a basket as well. So the very good defenders are giving up baskets. And the NBA's have to outscore them, it looks like, the way things are going. There's a 9, 2-pointer. Walt Frazier. And we're at 155 to 151. NBA Stars of the 70s leading the ABA Stars. DT running out of juice. What is he down to? 1.8 on the fatigue. He scores before he poops out. It's a 155-153 game. Nice move. Jerry West comes right back. Another good score. Another steal for Louis Dampier. Louis fresh. He's still got 30.8 fatigue. Another secret guy on the bench that I didn't even know was injured or not. And so the ABA Stars want to try and tie this, but they're not going to get it because Barry's stealing it right back. No fast break, but just a steal. So Doc is stuck with 10 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Barry's down to 2 minutes of, looks like about 2 minutes of fatigue, roughly. I'm not sure. Team defense. Does the team defense stop him? It looks like it does. I didn't know that rule. That's a missed shot for Frazier, apparently. So it's an overall team defense, probably a rating based on how good all the defenders are. So that's interesting. A very strat-like type of result. And it's actually integrated within the regular card, so I like that a lot. You don't have to have a separate team defensive card. But of course, this could only be done in a computer simulation, not as easy to do on paper. And a missed shot forced on Gilmore. Walton will do it, and he's running out of juice very quickly. Walton playing some defense right now. Oh, he's going for the rebound. He has got it. Regular shot for Bill is an 8. That's a 2-pointer. Frazier on the assist. NBA by 4. That's a commanding lead in this game. Of course, the NBA in this game, they led by 15, 20 points early on. Had no idea they were going to come back. Ever since I started broadcasting, the ABA had been on a tear coming back. Louis Very solid offensive player. There's an 8. He draws the foul. 4 to 8 and 12. Those split rolls. 7. It is a foul. Who is that on? It's on the defender, Jerry West. West with 23 points and 10 assists. Louis missed a free throw. Makes 1. It's a 3-point game. It's on odd numbers right now. Jerry West coming back before he passes out from fatigue. 7, no good. 1:12 to go. Walton is going to be on death row here. We're going to have to call a timeout. Walton is at 0. Here's a fast break, right lane after the... Here's Frazier defending, pass. 1:12 to go. Irving with a 5. He could draw the foul. He's going to draw a foul. Looks like a one-shotter. I don't know how many team fouls there are, but it is a non-shooting foul. And fatigue. All right. All we've got is like Kareem on the bench. So we'll give... I don't know why he keeps doing that. Walton can take a powder. Kareem enters the game. I'm going to get the Busher out of there. Let's get the Big E back in. I haven't had McAdoo for a while, actually. Fatigue for Barry it's down to 0.7. West is 1.1. Who else has got any? Oh, yeah, Thompson is dead. Thompson is dead. Let's get old Iceman back in there. Haywood hasn't been as effective. Let's put Maurice Lucas, the enforcer, back in the game. It's been a while. So Barry's about dead, but we're going to ride it out. We got 52 seconds left. 157, 154. Let's go. Guard defense. Frazier guarding the Iceman. What does he do? Forces a miss. And the 81, Gervin, misses. That's from the 80-81 season. Tip chart, though. 4 tipped in by the forward. Dr. J gets the tip in. Includes an offensive rebound. And it's a 1-point game. Hayes goes in and scores. 159-156. 159, 52 seconds on the clock here. 44. Guard defense. Frazier playing his excellent defense. Forces a pass. So Gervin has to pass it. Who are they going to go to? Dr. J, not a bad choice. 11, but that's a steal on a 4-7. Otherwise, it's a miss. And it's a missed jump shot. Who's going to grab the rebound? This is a huge rebound. Playmakers battle. It's going to be West versus Dampier. West probably has this. Yeah, he's already up 4-2. 5-2. So Jerry's got the ball. 36 seconds on the clock. He's got 0.7 fatigue left. He's just hanging in there. And Elvin Hayes, offensive foul, 4-7. No, missed shot, Elvin Hayes. Keeps the door open for the ABA Stars. Rebound. Hayes. Oh, Lucas will get it. He only needed was a 1. And here comes the fast break for the ABA Stars. They'd love to give it to Doctor, and they give it to Irving. And 9. Oh, it's a travel or a foul. 4-7 travel. And the other, oh, it is. It's a traveling call. Huge call by the referees. They don't call traveling anymore. That was a Euro step, wasn't it? So we're down to 28 seconds left. NBA by 3. They're 1 shot away from pretty much putting this out of reach. The alternate triggerman, they're calling that West. 9 defender, good. Louis Dampier, not a defensive threat. Jerry West in the clutch with 0.4 fatigue remaining, just enough to get him through this overtime. Looks like a pass 2-11. And they roll a 4, so they're running out of time here. ABA, they need to get another player determination card. And it turns out to be the center at 4 seconds left. Defended by Kareem. 11. Steal. 4-7. Nope, just a miss. This game is running out of time. Triggerman. Abdul Jabbar. Oh. What was a miss by Gilmore? Pass. Okay, I see. Rebound offense by Gilmore. And the game is over. I don't even know what happened in the last 3 seconds there. But I don't need to worry about fatigue because the game is over. Jerry West survived with .2 fatigue remaining. And let's take a look at the game stats because this one was wild. 161, 156, 1970s NBA wins it all. Look at all the players in double digits for each team. 22 for Haywood on the ABA Stars. 18 Gilmore, 23 for Thompson, 20 for Gervin. McGinnis, 13. Silas, 18. Who were the top shooters? Pulse was 6 for 10 for 14. Who were the top block shot guys? There's 2 blocks for Haywood. 3 blocks for Jabbar. And 2 blocks for Walton. Top stealers. I like looking at that kind of stuff. DeBuscher had 2. Not a big stealing game. There's 2 guys with 3. McGinnis and Silas. 11 assists for Silas. 10 assists for Jerry West. 10 of 18 from the floor. He took the most shots, got the most assists. So he was really, other than only hitting 5 of 10 from the free throw line, Jerry he had 5 defensive stops, 10 defensive stops for DeBuscher. I kind of like having that stat there just to know how effective they are at stopping other guys. There's Walton. There's 12 defensive stops for Big Bill in 33 minutes. Kareem played 24.7. There are plenty of minutes to go around. And the West, the NBA, 66 for 127. That's a lot of shots and 40 free throw attempts. Hit 52%. The ABA Stars hit 47% and hit 79% of their free throws on 43 tries. So quite an interesting game. But this game will be free and available. And let me see. Do I have... It'll look a little bit like this. You'll get, there's a crowd cheer file, and the Massie, that's a tongue twister. Massie Master Fast Break version 45 with my specialty teams will be coming to the Facebook group page, Rod's Tabletop Basketball Board Games, or just tabletop basketball board games. This has been a long game and quite a fun one. But you also have to have Microsoft Access to make this work. So just keep that in mind. I think any version of Microsoft Access that's in the big caboodle with Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, all of those other programs. And you can play this on your own, but it's a lot of fun. It's another type of sandbox game where you can create your own teams, create your own cards. It shows the player cards. There's a little bit of a learning process to be had, but overall, quite a fun little online PC experience. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good one, everybody.